The transmission arrived on September 18th, 2037. NASA's Deep Space Network picked it up first, an irregular pulse from the direction of Proxima Centauri. At first it was dismissed as a pulsar anomaly, but then the code repeated. Not noise, not natural. A clear, repeating signal. A binary sequence, followed by a visual pattern. A glyph. NASA, the ESA, China's CNSA. Every agency on Earth focused on deciphering it. And after 6 weeks, the message became clear. We are coming. Then silence. 6 months later, the sky changed. The first anomaly was detected by the crew aboard Station Thorn, a deep-orbit observatory tethered to a Lagrange point between Earth and the Moon. Dr. Cassandra Miles, astrophysicist and lead on Project Nox, was reviewing spectral data when she noticed a patch of sky had vanished. Vanished wasn't quite right. It was still there, just not reflecting or emitting anything, like light itself was afraid to touch it. They called it the umbra. Within hours, the same blankness appeared on telescopes worldwide. No radio waves, no background radiation, nothing. Just a growing void. A ship, Cassandra theorized. Not built of metal or matter, but something else. Something incomprehensible. It wasn't approaching. It was unfolding. 72 hours later, Earth's sky turned black at noon. People panicked. Crops withered. Power grids failed under the electromagnetic interference. All the while, Cassandra and her team watched from orbit as something emerged from the umbra. It resembled a lotus, vast petals unfolding in the void. But these petals spanned continents, veined with pulsating green light. One petal extended toward Earth, and with it came spores, black, fibrous seeds drifting into the atmosphere like ash. They fell across major cities, New York, Moscow, Tokyo, Lagos, Melbourne. Where they landed, they grew. Fast. Tendrils pierced buildings, streets split apart, and from them emerged the harvesters. Tall, thin creatures with obsidian skin and no discernible face. Their limbs moved like liquid. They never ran, just walked, always toward someone, always the right person, as if they knew. People didn't just die, they changed. Victims of the harvesters began mutating, not visibly, mentally. First came déjà vu, then hallucinations, then the voices, always in their own voice, whispering memories that never happened. Soldiers shot themselves. Scientists tore off their own faces. A virus, a neural hack. Cassandra had no answers, until she met the boy. He was 10 years old, found alone inside the ruins of the Kennedy Space Center. No name, just the number 88 tattooed into his neck. He spoke in binary, cried when shown mirrors, and when Cassandra touched his hand, she saw stars she'd never known, burning purple galaxies, moons that bled light, oceans of glass. The boy had been implanted. His consciousness stretched across realities like thread. They're not just invading, she told her crew. They're downloading us. Earth wasn't being harvested for resources. Humanity was the resource. Consciousness, identity, memory, an offering to something older than time. Cassandra led a covert mission to Antarctica, where a massive spire had erupted from beneath the ice, a biological antenna. Inside it was not warm or cold. It had no temperature, no echo, just whispers. The spire pulsed, and images flooded their minds. A world devoured, a sun turned inside out, a voice older than stars. You were never alone. The signal was not an invitation. It was a warning. The Umbra hadn't found Earth. Earth had wandered too close to it. A memory in space, a scar in reality. And now the scar had opened. The crew inside Station Thorn began showing symptoms of the memory sickness. Dr. Mira Lentz dissolved into static on a live feed. Commander These spoke fluent Martian, though no such language existed. Only Cassandra remained stable, somehow resistant. She theorized her birth near Chernobyl, exposure to radiation in infancy, had rewired her neural architecture. She had to act fast. Using the last functioning deep space array, she broadcast a message toward the Umbra. We see you. We hear you. We remember. For one moment, the Umbra paused. Then it responded with a new signal. Too late. The harvest has begun. By year 2, Earth's population had dropped below 500 million. Most of the planet was overgrown with alien flora, towering stalks of silver moss that grew overnight, threading through buildings, cars, even bones. The few remaining cities were shielded by electromagnetic barriers, makeshift arcs. Cassandra traveled between them, gathering survivors, working on a neural dampener, a helmet that could sever the link between humans and the Umbra's psychic tendrils. She succeeded, but the cost was high. For every mind she saved, another vanished. Not died, vanished, as if they'd never existed.